Used to be the case that a person could walk into camp, hear a campfire song playing or being played, but not so much the case these days.
Yeah, I know you got a plan there. Micah.
I've come to a realization over the last few days that I genuinely enjoy the campfire songs in this game. It used to be that, they'd play in the background or I'd see one going on and I'd think, oh, that's kind of nice. Makes the world feel a little bit more alive. But now it's like, you know what? I could listen to those even if I'm not playing the game. Maybe other people feel the same. I don't know. Anyway, let's make today the best we can, shall we? It is part 29 of this journey that we've been on. And if you missed the last episode, one of the main things that happened is those two gentlemen over there, Micah and Dutch, were in the town of Annesburg, so we went over to meet with them. And while we were there, we met up with Mr. Cornwall, who pulled up to the docks on his private boat. Some words were exchanged, and long story short, Mr. Cornwall is now deceased, courtesy of a bullet from Mr. Vanderlin's revolver. He, of course, had been pestering the gang for pretty much the entire playthrough, the rationale being that, well, we stole from him, so he definitely had his reasons, and he had been funding the Pinkertons to chase after us ever since. And one other result of that mission was Micah wound up finding some paperwork that detailed a contract that Cornwall's company had with the United States Army. Come to find out they're shipping some dynamite back and forth from the Annesburg mines. So basically, Dutch sent Arthur and Bill to go into Van Horn to ambush a dynamite wagon, which we did. And then we wheeled the wagon back closer to camp, and then John took the dynamite over to Bacchus Bridge. And at this point, our leads that I'm aware of are going to be Mr. Swanson, who's right over there. Basically, I talked to him and I can start a mission. And then there's going to be that John mission out at the railway. And beyond that, we will see where the episode goes. Abigail seems to be in a good mood.
Okay, Abigail?
Hello, Arthur.
Let's see, we'll do some quick sanity checks here. So let's go ahead and highlight the oregano big game, the only one I have at this point. And let's do that. That seems to be the strongest stamina thing I have. As we stocked up on several potions, or tonics, whatever you want to call them, towards the end of the last episode. So now that we've got those, I want to go through here and then be sure that I've got everything set up the way I would like it to be. And hopefully it stays that way, because this game is notorious for saying, oh, I know you set your inventory one way, but we're in a mission now, so we're going to do it my way. And I think that is all we need to do. How are my cores currently? Cores are good. Just going to say if there's a stew bowl on the fire, I could take that. But it appears I'm good to go. So let's say what's up to Mr. Swanson.
Reverend?
You okay, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know, Reverend.
These are challenging times for all of us.
Yes, very challenging.
You don't seem yourself, somehow. I've always felt... I've left the morphine, sir.
Arthur, Reverend Swanson, would you excuse us a minute?
Of course.
New York. We are going to go to New York. Now, they have been chasing us south and east and west. We're going to get a boat, we're going to get on a river, and we're going to go north.
New York.
Then Tahiti, the Fiji Islands, or this place, New Guinea, dancing girls, freedom. But first, we have to make a whole lot of smoke, a whole lot of commotion. and then we disappear.
We need more commotion?
1 score and 1 whole hell of a lot of noise.
We ain't so good at doing scores anymore, Dutch.
Are you feeling all right, Arthur?
Sure, I'm fine.
Pardon me for interrupting. I brought a friend, Arthur.
Hello.
Hello.
Dutch. This is Eagle Flies. His father is a great chief. Charles and I, we
Pretended to be mercenaries. Did me a great favor.
Dutch Vanderlyn, how do you do?
Not well, sir.
Well, I am sorry to hear that.
How's your father?
Father has confused wisdom with weakness. His people, my people. We've suffered too much. Been lied to too much. Now they've taken our horses.
Who?
The infantry division posted at Fort Wallace.
Why?
Colonel Favors is a liar and a murderer. His people won't stop until we're all dead. Without horses, we cannot hunt. Without hunting, we will starve. This is another act of war.
I see that.
Men have helped me before, and I have money.
Put your money away, son. What do you think, Charles?
You know I told your father I will not fight over some horses.
But I made no such promise. Come along.
Yeah, Arthur, we must go with them to try to stop things from getting out of hand.
I guess. Come along. We can get them more horses.
I know. I understand Eagle Flies is angry, but I don't see how this will help anything.
Especially not with Dutch whipping them up into a frenzy. We got enough folks coming after us without adding an army to the list.
Thank you for this.
You going to let these bastards walk all over you? No, you're not. This is all that's wrong with this world. Okay, young man, lead the way.
The horses are on a boat near Van Horn. I have a man waiting for us there with some canoes.
Surely this can be done without killing anyone.
Of course. What will be, will be. Anyway, son, tell me about this Colonel Favors.
He's a...
Before we do that, let's do the same thing we always do. Get our weapon set. Semi-auto. Lancaster, Lamat, let's ride.
vile man. He and his regiment take pleasure in persecuting us. All the young have been taken from our reservation, shipped off to reform schools. Many women, too. The old are weak and sick, but they deliberately withhold medicine and supplies from us.
This ends today. You have my word on that.
No dialogue option,
Why are
apparently.
you getting involved in this, Dutch?
You know me. We shoot fellers as need shooting. We save fellers as need saving. Feed them as need feeding.
Not this again. It's been quite a while since we helped anyone but ourselves, and even you know that.
I told you. Noise. We need noise, Arthur. Noise. And faith.
I still don't know what that means.
Stop questioning and think. Just think for a second. The Pinkertons have had time to reinforce. The civilized world is closing on us. Who knows what else Molly told them? We need to move towards a conclusion now.
Sure, but what's this got to do with any of that?
Some good, honest conflict between the army and the Indians might be just the distraction we need. Kill two birds with one stone. Cornwall was funding the Pinkertons' assault on us. Why do you think I dealt with him? With Cornwall gone, the government is far more likely to divert them to other issues, especially if there's one more scandal. And then we can slip away. Like I said, we just need that noise and one more score. You know, I went back for the chest I had hidden outside Shady Belle, and we're close, Arthur. That dynamite, the railroad contract with the army, it was all in those papers Micah found. I have a plan. You just have to trust me.
Can Eagle Flies not hear any of that? He's basically saying we're using the Indians as a distraction to get what we want by putting them at war with the army. Like, Eagle Flies is right there, dude. Of course, Dutch is deranged nowadays, so there's that.
These men, like I said, they'll help us.
I got the canoes. The boat is still moored in the channel.
Good. Let's wait until nightfall. All right. Let's head out.
Don't get too far ahead, boys. It's foggy out here.
We need to get that boat ashore. I think the best plan is to paddle up there silently, board her. And when we got control, we'll deal with that anchor, float away. We'll be ashore before anybody even knows what happened.
Good luck.
Assuming we go on the same side they're on. Yeah, it looks like the guy's hanging off the side. Come on, Arthur. Feels like we're paddling against the current here.
Pull up alongside, quietly.
Try not to kill anyone, Arthur.
As you choke a guy out. I want the high ground.
Be back in a bit.
Appears I'm alone up here.
Oh, no, not again. I had a sniff of a good head all night. I'll be retired in the morning at this rate. Just a deal, will ya?
Sounds like some nasty business below me. Of course, I can't tell. There's nothing in... I guess there's nothing in here I need to do.
We can go higher than that. God damn it, no. I'm out. All right.
Okay, there's Dutch. Hold on. Nobody off the side. What about this side? I believe that was Charles, maybe? Yeah, he definitely dealt with that guy at the back. And now, has anybody else migrated to the back of the boat? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that's Charles.
Full house. For Christ's sakes, Pennington, you're taking us for a ride here. Say I'm sorry, fellas, but I've been lying. Don't know what I'm gonna tell my wife. Sorry, darling, no food this month. That
Sorry
cheating
to
bastard
break up the
Pennington
poker
robbed it
game,
all.
guys.
Send it over to me, I got lots of money.
That last one get away. What about those horses down below? Arthur, deal with that anchor.
Deal with that anchor. 1 second, Dutch.
I have the horses under control. You go up front.
You think I have the first idea how this anchor works?
Just blow it up then. Hurry. Come on, Arthur.
Tick, tick, boom. Get away.
going pretty fast, Dutch.
I'm trying. We're headed to those rocks. Hold on!
What is wrong with you? Boys all right back there?
Yeah, I think so. But there's a huge hole in the boat. Horses are spooked, and we're taking on water.
Boys, get him out of here! Well, whatever else is wrong with you, you're quite the best pilot I've ever come across.
The horses are confused. We need to round them up. I'll get these 4, Arthur. Can you go after the others?
Dutch,
Okay.
taking my horse. All right, let's go for one of these.
Okay.
That's my boy. Do we have all the ponies? All right. Going down like the Titanic, and Dutch didn't even get to paint me as one of his French girls. That would have been terrible. Also, I mentioned, if you remember, when we went into the sea before the Guarma section, I was like, you know what? If Dutch and Arthur were afloat in the North Atlantic and there was a door, Dutch would definitely jump on the door and leave Arthur to freeze to death. And as you can see there, he clearly took my horse. Alright, this looks shallow. Find your footing, big guy, come on. Or girl, whatever kind of horse you are. Alright, nice and easy. Let's make our way back to the gang here.
Thank you. Gentlemen, so...
What's next? Well, Arthur needs to rest. I will. I like you, son. And after the horses, are we gonna wait for the army to come and wreak its revenge?
I hope not.
Of course we ain't. Now let's go check out that fort of theirs.
Is this a good idea?
This is the only idea, and it is one that will suit both of our purposes.
Fighting the army ain't wise.
Stop worrying. Oh, and Sadie told me about Combe. Meet us at Doyle's Tavern in Saint Denis when you can. Shall we go, son?
Certainly.
We'll start some light reconnaissance out at Fort Wallace, and when Comb's dealt with, you come meet us there. We'll set up a good spot for you.
I don't know, Dutch.
Yeah, well, I do. This is exactly the distraction that we need.
Your father said that fighting was an impossible gamble. There's no winning for you in this.
Father need not know anything. He'd rather live in ignorance.
Come along,
Your
gentlemen.
father would rather you did not do anything so foolish. I said I would stop this from happening. Would you talk to him?
Speak with Rangeful.
Yes. Would you?
Sure. I'll speak with him. You head on back to camp, check on the others, Dutch's behavior.
I understand. Thank you, Arthur.
Alright, so we still got a pretty decent amount of stamina core left. Alright. Okay, middle of nowhere in the dark. I think, and this fog isn't helping either, I think we need to head into Saint Denis and bed down for the night. At least that's going to be my plan.
Yeah. Yep.
So Charles has spoken with Rainsfall before, which that's who Charles asked us to speak with right there. It's been a little while. It's been since toward the end of Chapter 4 that we interacted with him. And we haven't spent a ton of time with him, but You know, Charles is, he's half Native American anyway, so obviously he feels a connection with those people, so kind of feels like Arthur's connection with Charles is enough to make him say, you know what, yeah, I'll do what I can to help you. It's like there's a, I guess somebody's camping over there. Random NPC, I guess. And I know Dutch said something about meeting him in that tavern to go make sure Comel Driscoll gets hanged, because he's been arrested and he's scheduled for hanging in Saint Denis. But I think what I want to do first is get by this carriage, first of all. But after I bed down for the night, I think I want to go meet John first over the bridge. We'll kind of take, it's going to be a little bit of the long way of getting there, but I want to go a route that I feel comfortable with, because I could go back to camp and there's a way to like cut up to Bacchus Bridge east through the woods from camp, but offhand I don't remember what that way is. So I'm going to wind up heading back out to New Hanover and then skirt around Valentine and go up to it that way.
Homes for the blind?
Hey, partner. This ain't quite what it used to be. Sure. Yeah, that's the way.
I feel like I've been spending a lot of time in this city. Arthur could get used to this big city living.
Hey, sir.
Senor. Nice to see you.
Just right, I think.
This here is a real man's game.
Bonjour. Je vous salue. Can I get a room, please?
Bored of this place.
Okay, room is all set. Just head upstairs when you're ready. Good day.
Many thanks, Garçon.
This'll do for me nicely.
You ever play this before?
How are you, my love?
Good evening, mademoiselle.
Bonsoir.
Comunque.
Bien. How's everything going?
I guess things could be worse.
Well, tomorrow's another day.
You don't want to sleep alone now, do you? Oh, we could have had so much fun. You'd be screaming at the rafters.
Oh my. Such a tease, this one. Okay, let's see. It said sleep till noon, which is exactly what happened. If at all possible, I'd like to set out in the morning, give myself as much daylight to work with as possible. Perfect. 6 a.m.
Holding up? They seem awful eager
Bonjour,
today.
chérie.
Oh, my lucky day.
Hola.
Yeah.
Thank you for your help.
Excuse me.
Good horse.
Hold it.
Staying in place overnight.
What are you doing to me?
Go on.
Whoa. 1800s traffic jam.
Morning.
Fine morning.
Will you quit with that damn Mexican garbage?
Alright. Wait a minute.
Easy. Whoa.
What is that guy doing? Relieving himself on the side of the road, maybe? Alright, south, then east, around the swamp. Get my weapons out too.
There it is.
I gotta think. So if that Rainsfall mission that Charles gave us is the one I'm thinking of, I'm pretty sure there's some interesting conversation in that one. Like, it gives Arthur a chance to reflect a little bit on where he's been and where the gang is at currently. And it's got some really nice views with it as well. But we'll see when I get out there. I'm pretty sure that is the mission I'm thinking of.
Come on, fellas, let's get this done before someone sees it.
Oh, no, this ain't what we asked for at all. What is this, a joke? You trying to pull crap off on us?
Trying to keep my eyes peeled. I know I've traveled this road so many times over the course of the playthrough, but I'm always trying to keep a head up, see if there's anything dangerous in the road ahead. Alright, coming up on a signpost here, which means Emerald Ranch should be to the left. Yep. A little bit hazy. Maybe it'll clear up by the time we get up in the Grizzlies where we're headed to meet John. Actually, hold on. I'm going to try something. I've been trying to get rid of these pelts on the back of my horse. If I go to the stable and, like, stable the horse and then unstable the horse, will that make them go away? Because I've been unable to sell them. And I'm pretty sure they're glitched onto the back of it somehow.
Hello. How's that horse doing? We've got room in the stable if you need it. Hey there,
they're off.
You okay? You don't look so good.
Are they still going to be off when I leave?
Horses, not me.
Of course they're not. All right, let's try that again. Let's try to stable it. Maybe I have to hit the button to actually stable it, because when I saw it, like, I knew I didn't put it in the stable, but when I saw it, the gator skins were off the back of it. So
I got space for you if you need stabling.
Stable it. Back out. Back out again.
I'll take good care of them for you.
And go back in and get her.
It's better to equip yourself and not need it than the other way around.
All right, change something about the horse. Give me some upgraded saddlebags. Does that do anything for me? As far as getting the gator skin off? No, it doesn't. Oh, all right. I give up. It is officially stuck back there for the rest of the playthrough. Alright, so what I would really like is the road that curves around behind Valentine. So I'm a little bit further west of where I'd like to be at this point.
Morning, mister.
Guy trying to put the horseshoe on his horse again. Yep.
Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. Come here.
Careful, buddy. You might get kicked. Yeah, if you've never seen that random event, sometimes the horse will either... I mean, it runs off either way, but sometimes it kicks the guy in the face. Winds up knocking him out or killing him. Then you either get the choice of looting the body or trying to go track the horse down to... I guess claim it as your own if you want it, because it doesn't have an owner anymore.
Yeah.
What does the sign say? Fort Wallace this way.
Yeah.
That should work. Apparently the train's being robbed. I'm going to ignore that.
Move it! On your knees!
I'm leaving.
We will not take up a moment longer than we got to. Give over your money and your valuables to my compadre here, and we will be on our merry way.
I feel like I'm definitely too far away to hear whatever they're saying.
Yeah.
This is out here close to where that O'Driscoll cabin was, way back in Chapter 2. And I guess I haven't really been up this way since the elk hunt. The infamous elk hunt that took an hour and a half. But it was well worth it.
Easy.
So Valentine's that way. So I gotta head this way.
What the hell?
Settle down. No need to get antsy.
There we go.
Bacchus Bridge, Bacchus Bridge. Giant bridge going over the water. Can't miss it. Assuming I get a decent enough look at the river. Yep, this is it right here. It's got the train tracks going over it. Here we go. Marston better be here, otherwise it's all a wild goose chase. There's a board now. Could you maybe get off the tracks? I don't think it matters. Oh well, I can't lead her anyway.
Arthur.
How you doing?
Nervous? But I've been nervous for a while. I had a lot of time to think in that jail, and I feel like I just don't know Dutch no more.
You ain't the only one.
And this plan to get us out, it just feels... I don't know.
Like he's stringing us along, I know.
Think about it, boys. You're not as dumb as all that.
Killing in cold blood, revenge, we all do bad things, but he seems to enjoy it now. It's like he just wants to create more enemies, more chaos.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I love Dutch. He saved me a long time ago. I feel like in Saint Denis, when I got arrested, maybe he could have done something.
I feel like you should take your woman and child and get lost.
Do you?
You could give something to Jack. It's that or... Well, I don't see no way out of this.
What about loyalty?
Be loyal to what matters.
What are you gonna do?
I'll be okay, but do it for me. It would make me feel good, if that makes any sense.
A little, but...
Listen to me. When the time comes, you gotta run and don't look back. This is over.
And now?
Now we gotta help Dutch give the army one final tweak on its nose.
Yeah, come on. Help me with the rest of this.
Well, it looks like we finally found our calling in life.
Speak for yourself, Arthur.
Let's ride this thing out onto the bridge. There's a spot about a third of the way across where we can get down underneath to plant the charges. I've already set up the detonator.
Sure. Let's get this over with. You hear about Dutch and Cornwall?
Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. More enemies, more chaos. I mean, all right, stop. Here's good.
We sure got a lot of this stuff.
We'll need it. I'll climb down there, you lower the crates.
All right. Let me know when you're ready. Got it?
It's a beautiful view.
I'm at the bottom of the ladder, here to your left. Okay, you should be good there.
It's a beautiful bridge.
I'm ready, come on. All right, take it slow. That's not something we want to drop. That's it. Okay, good. Grab the other one.
You can really hear the wind whipping it up too. I wonder how cold it is up here.
Okay, let's go. Nice and easy.
Got it.
All right, come down here and help me plant this stuff.
Get a good run at the ladder. Nice and easy.
Are you coming? Okay, grab yourself a bundle from the box. The bridge is wired to the detonator. We need to attach each of those bundles to the fuses. There's one on each of the main support beams.
Okay.
Okay, 1,
I sure hope this is enough to blow it.
These
4
are
bundles
mining
total.
charges. They ain't easy to come by. If they don't do the job, nothing will.
There's 2 poles.
So why exactly are we doing this?
Dutch wants a distraction. Something to buy us some time, pull some attention off of us.
So John gets the 4th. I'll take the 3rd, which means those other 2 are going to be the 2 closest poles to me. Hustle up.
Okay. I should go get the handcart ready. You okay to finish off down here?
Sure. Go on. I can handle the rest.
I'll see you up there. This
1.
better work.
2. 1 left.
Quick as you can, Arthur. I think... Train!
Right.
Arthur, get up here quick!
I'm on my way.
Train time. Let's get.
Faster, buddy, come on! Shit. Arthur! A train! Come on, quick! Pump this stupid thing! As hard as you can! Let's go, let's go! Just get to the end of the bridge and jump! Get ready to jump! It's right on us, come on!
Haha!
Thank you. No problem. That just ain't how I want to die. Come on. Let's go blow this thing up. I think the line held. You want the honors?
Sure.
Don't mind if I do.
Well, I guess old Dutch got all the smoke he wants.
Well, let's hope so.
You really think that that'll draw attention away from us?
I guess we'll see. Tell the truth, I ain't even sure I fully understand Dutch's plan with all this.
Like I said, John, when the time comes, you go.
What about loyalty to everything?
You've been loyal. I've been loyal. Look what that cost. You know, all that ever mattered to me was loyalty. It was all I knew. It's all I ever believed in. Well, not anymore, John. Soon, you gotta go. Go. Don't look back.
I'll think about it.
I've done a lot of thinking. Look at us. Out here risking our necks, and for what exactly? For an idea that don't work no more.
How you mean?
You know just what I mean. You got a family. You need cash. You need to start building a life for yourself. Me? I need a vacation. And Dutch has all the money for safekeeping.
You know something? Abigail thinks she might know where some of that money is.
Well, you tell her she better make sure. And then come talk to me. And we'll find out just who and what we should be loyal to.
I don't know, Arthur.
Nor do I. But I'm seeing things a lot more clearly now. I wish things were different. But it weren't us who changed.
Yeah!
I don't mind telling you. I'd rather get shot at. Oh, boy. Heart was thumping, but we made it. And look, Arthur's beat too. Like, I physically cannot move him at this point. I mean, in hindsight, it makes so much more sense for John to have come down in that section. Why did Arthur have to run up and then get the cart out of the way? Because the cart was getting destroyed either way. All right, he's back up again. Where's my horse at? Also, the train drivers might be the worst people in this game, because if you remember way back in Chapter 2, we robbed that train at night and we put the oil wagon in the way, and that train was coming full speed around a corner and it decided to stop for an oil wagon. But two guys on a little mining cart, nah. On a bright sunny day with all kinds of track to slow down on, nah. Full steam ahead. What a time. All right. Charles asked us to speak with Rainsfall. We are not that far from Wapiti, which is the Indian reservation. And I only have to look one direction while crossing this railroad track. Oh, wait a minute. Bounty hunter.
One more step and it's your
shit.
Last. Had enough. Kill him.
Uh-huh. So obviously I've done something to annoy somebody, because I paid my bounties off a couple episodes back. Only 2 of them, though. That could have been a lot worse. Still, that's not cool. I was getting quite fond of the idea of riding around and not having to worry about bounty hunters, but I guess that's out the window. Maybe what I should do is run by like another post office and see if I have something I can pay off. Yeah, I got my gun set. Okay, I couldn't remember if I checked or not. I mean, at what point, realistically, would the bounty hunters quit coming after me? I mean, let's be real. How many people have come after me at this point? They've all died. You'd think word would get out, because that's a lot of families that people aren't going back to.
Howdy.
I apologize, but there is nothing for us to speak about.
Okay. Warm welcome.
Word is, Eagle.
Hello?
Knock on the door.
You don't sound very well.
I'm not. I think I'm dying.
And I hope you find peace.
I don't know too much about peace.
Apparently not. Did you have fun with my son, the impetuous prince? I believe you went on a raid with him.
I'm sorry.
I suppose I lack the grandeur of a conventional king.
I don't know too many kings.
Colonel Favors, he has already exacted some measure of revenge for the raid. 2 women were assaulted by his men.
I'm very sorry about all of this.
Yes. Sometimes the correct path, the bravest path, is the least obvious, and also the gentlest. I'm a great disappointment to my son.
Your son seems to want a war.
My son thinks there is glory in death. Maybe he's right, but for me, I saw death being handed out so freely by the most foolish of men, I never could equate it with victory. Glory has come in service. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know.
I've killed a lot of people. For a whole lot of dumb reasons, and I ain't never seen much glory in it.
Well, your friend, Mr. Vanderlyn, he talks a lot. I don't know him, but my son is easily led.
I'm not sure I get you.
Well, perhaps we could go for a ride. I'm an old man. My whole life I have tried to bring peace.
But I ain't doing so good.
Then maybe you can take pity on my plight. Please, it won't take long. And maybe I can help you with that cough.
Sir! I'm glad I caught you, sir.
Captain Monroe, do you know my friend, Mr. Morgan?
No, sir. I don't have the pleasure.
Arthur Morgan.
It's an honor, sir.
How can I help you, Captain?
I was just in Saint Denis. I spoke with the mayor. It's not good news, I'm afraid. May I ride with you for a little?
Of course. Follow me.
So where are we going?
I want
Okay, can't get weapons out yet.
to show you a site up in the mountains that's long been sacred to me. A place for reflection and healing. What is this news, Captain Monroe?
Yes, sir. As I mentioned, I did speak again with the mayor and the Bureau of Indian Affairs in Saint Denis at length. But regrettably, it appears the oil company has already received approval to move forward with drilling on the reservation's land.
I supposed as much. So what does that mean for us now?
I'm not sure just yet. I didn't get the impression anything would be happening for a few months. I'm very sorry, sir. I did everything I could.
I know, Captain.
And I assure you I will continue to do as much as I can. Mr. Morgan, would you have time to help me at all? I would rather certain actions were taken by friends outside the tribe.
Sorry, this ain't a good time for me. I already got more problems than I can handle.
Of course. Not to worry. I shouldn't have put you on the spot like that. I'm sorry to be forward, but there's so much to be done. Anyway, gentlemen, I won't take up any more of your time. I'll see you both soon.
Thank you, Captain.
Enjoy the ride.
See? What's left of that bridge over there? I heard about it being destroyed. Do you know if that was also my son's doing?
No, I'm pretty sure he had nothing to do with that one.
Well, I fear they will find a way to blame it on us anyway. We'll continue on this way. I'm going to look for some herbs to give you. See the wolves over there feasting on that horse? Brutality and beauty are both all around us. Yet so often we're unable to see past our own grievances. This is what I try to teach my son.
Yeah! Go on, get out of here!
Good. There was no need to harm them.
I thought about it. If Arthur hadn't said anything, I probably would have.
If you want, Mr. Morgan. But don't feel like you have to. Let's go! It's best we stay together now.
Go ahead.
You was just talking about something?
It's a beautiful ride ahead if you need some time to think.
So, we don't know each other too well, but I wanted to speak to you about your son. I was there on the raid to steal back those horses, and, well, you know something of Dutch, I think.
Yes, a little. Mostly from your friend Charles.
I don't know why Dutch is getting involved in your situation, and this...
Sorry, hold up a moment. That'll have to wait. Some of the plants I need will be growing down here.
It's absolutely gorgeous up here. Guard the guy in case there's any funny business.
This is what I was looking for. English mace. Okay, let's continue on.
Now, I was saying, I don't know why Dutch is getting involved in your situation, and this ain't easy to say, but I just don't trust that he's got your son's best interests at heart.
So what can we do?
I don't rightly know. Charles and I just thought you should be aware. Maybe there's a way to stop things from getting any more out of control.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Let me give this some thought.
You know, I had a son once, years ago. Don't talk about him much.
Oh, what was his name?
Isaac. His mother, Eliza, was a waitress I met. When she got pregnant, she knew who I was, what my life was. I didn't want to promise nothing I couldn't keep, but I said I'd do right by them. Every few months, I'd stop by there for a few days. He was such a good kid. She was too, I guess. Just a kid, 19.
What happened?
I got there one day and saw two crosses outside. I knew right away. Turned out some bastards had come through.
Wait, stop here. I want to pick some ginseng. We can talk more about this later.
Nothing but the view and the wind. This might be
This will combine well.
This might be my favorite view in the entire game.
Wait there. I'll put these in your saddlebag. Mix these together. They taste awful, but it'll help to keep your strength up. All right, let's go. It's not...
Health core's dropping a little bit. Yeah, it looks like Arthur's too cold, so let's do...
Much further now.
Yeah, let's do that. Put on a cold weather outfit.
As I was saying, turned out some bastards had come through. Robbed them. And shot them dead. And offered $10. It hardened me. Feeling that kind of pain. But I know now that you don't get to live a bad life and have good things happen to you.
I think you're being hard on yourself.
Maybe. All I can do now is try and make some things right. I appreciate the herbs, but I think it's gonna take more than that. I saw a doctor and he says I'm in a pretty bad way.
I'm sorry to hear that.
This situation we're in, me, Dutch and the others, I don't know how long I got, but some of them, they still got a chance to have a life. I just think if I could give them that, then maybe this ain't all for nothing.
I think there is much you can still do, Mr. Morgan.
All right, well, we're out of dialogue. But there you go. Arthur had a son at one point. And another girl besides Mary, and they both got shot. So what's not clear is if that happened before or after he joined Dutch's gang. Like, is that what pushed him into the life of crime? It probably was after, because I think he's been with Dutch since he was 15 or 16. So I'm thinking it had to be after he joined the gang. But it's a hard life, no matter how you slice it. He's been through a lot of crap.
It's just up ahead. What's happened? No! It can't be. No! They destroyed everything! No, I need to find the Chanupa. Who would do this?
Someone who wanted to enrage you.
Help me look around, please. The Chanupa is gone.
Of course. What is it?
A ceremonial pipe. There must be some clues to what happened here.
There's some whiskey here.
This is a place of peace.
All right, what other clues we got? One here. There's another one over there.
Who would do such a thing?
There's some logs here they must have used as kindling.
All right, what's this other one back here? Keep this out in case any animals run up on me.
More over here.
Oh, okay. What is this?
Please, come look at this.
Oh, Rainsfall's got something.
An empty bottle of whiskey.
Well, if they drank all that, they couldn't have gotten too far.
Yeah, well, still no sign of the Chanupa. I cannot believe this.
Rangefall, over here.
He's right behind you, dude.
Think I see an army camp.
Oh, there they are. These brave men. Some of Colonel Favor's men. They must have been the ones who did this.
Are you surprised this happened?
Not at all. But I hope we were past this.
Well, you got land they want. Land with oil.
They moved us here. They've taken everything we had. I signed 3 treaties myself, and they've broken each one. Now they've taken the last hope. Now my people are going to want a war. A war they can't win.
Not if I get it back.
Get it back?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in, get your Chinoopa, no one will be any the wiser.
Would you do that?
Well, you can't go, they know why you'd come.
I, don't have any money.
No, I don't need your money.
Please see if they have our sacred items. But try not to hurt anyone.
I'll try to ensure that they never even know I'm there, but actions don't always go the way you plan.
Yeah, I can't promise on the don't hurt anyone front.
If you could do this for me, I would very much appreciate it.
Horse, come back.
Let's go, girl.
I would like the bow, please. Yeah, we'll go regular arrows. High velocity, express. All right.
You said you were going to look for the Chinoopa. Are you not going down there?
Give me a second, dude. So impatient. Get a little bit of food, get the core back up. What else do I want to do here? Give me... maybe not the potent stuff. Regular snake oil, and in case anything stupid happens, moonshine. The sun's getting kind of low. I would like to get this done before dark, but we'll see how this goes. I want to get a little closer and see exactly what it is I'm dealing with.
Easy now.
It's big enough to hide a horse behind, right? Alright, there's the guy patrolling. That's one. Guy on the ground is two. Two by the campfire is four. Guy way over there is five. That is a crate of dynamite. And I'm not seeing anybody off to the left-hand side. So let's maybe skirt out this way a little bit. Look at it from a little bit different angle. Okay, that's nothing. What about from the top of this rock? Yeah, nothing that way. Guy's walking right through the middle of camp. Post up behind this tree for a second, see where he goes. Y'all are none the wiser, right? That's what I thought. That was a shot. I can't quite tell where that guy's head is. And it's definitely getting dark on me. Oh, they're not the most observant. Which works in my favor. Easy. Stick to the bushes here.
Favors never made it. Yeah, I'm sure. Engines just seem so silly though.
But not too close to the dynamite. Let's maybe get this tree. Hang out here for a second. All right, they can't see me.
Canadian border someplace. Canada. They got Indians in Canada. Tons of them. And French folk too. No. Is France near Canada then? No. France is near France.
Oh my gosh. France is near France. Yeah. Poison throwing knives.
So it's in France. Indians is from here.
Screw it.
Track down this.
All right, last guy could have been a little bit cleaner, but it's all right. Obviously, I can't jump over that chest. What do we got? Poison arrow pamphlet, jewelry, arrows. See, I definitely thought whatever the thing I'm looking for would be in there. What is this? Okay, there it is. That does not fit in your satchel. Whatever. Let's get out of here. Probably could have taken that last guy out without a gunshot, but I did not want him to get a shot off with all the dynamite that was in camp.
Yep.
Could have been potentially horrendous. Now that that's over, give me the shotgun back.
Please tell me you found it.
Here. I got your things, I think.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm very sorry about this.
Even sacred things are only things. People, the heart, matter more. Was anyone hurt?
Yes.
It's a bad business. I should not have let you do this for me. But perhaps it will stop a bigger massacre. With these, maybe I can calm my people. Maybe I can calm my son.
I hope so.
Thank you. Take those herbs I gave you, please. And most of all, I hope you can find peace within yourself.
He's a man who, not so long ago, I would have found weak and pathetic. Now I see as wise and thoughtful and sensible. I would love to help him, or at least stop Dutch pushing his son to do something real stupid.
I guess it's morning of the next day. Wasn't sure what time it would be when it dropped me out of the mission, so back on the horse. Weapons look like they're in good shape. Gonna have to clean them at some point, but should be okay for now. Let's switch this back to, hold on, semi-auto. Let's go back to the lasso, I guess. Nay.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the heck out of here. Start headed back to camp. How are my cores doing? Okay, they're fine. Good. 47 degrees up here.
Yeah.
I could probably switch back to average weather attire, but I'll wait till I get back down to the plains to do that. I'm basically going to go back to camp the same way I came out here to begin with. Again, because it's the road and the route I'm most familiar with. Alright. If memory serves, this road should come out close to Emerald Ranch. And then from there should be signs to Butcher Creek, and then from Butcher Creek to camp. So
Hello.
go ahead and change clothes. All right. Yeah, one of the things I like about this game is it's I mean, obviously it's super long, but with that length, there's a decent amount of mission variety to it. So, you know, there are plenty of shootouts, obviously, but there are also missions where you ride through the mountains with an Indian chief and look at amazing views and have some conversation. So I like that they took their time with it and, you know, really developed a variety of different missions for, you know, different, I don't know if play styles is the right word, but temperaments, I guess, because different missions are going to appeal to different people, and it's nice that they took the time to put a variety in there. Not a fan of how foggy it is out here.
Whoa, easy. Yeah. Easy.
I don't know. Let's trust the gut. Gut's telling me to go this way. So I'd like to get all the way back to the coast, but it's kind of tough to tell what's what in all this fog.
Help me! The pox!
Looking for something, anything I recognize as a landmark.
Slow it up.
All right, so this is like the northern edge of the swamp here. Let's switch back to a warm weather outfit. There we go. Yeah, there's that random house. I need to go, I think if I go this way, I'll eventually hit the road that takes me around to Rhodes, and then I can go back to camp the way I'm most familiar with. At least that's the plan. I know full well when I came to that river, if I'd gone across the river, I feel like I was pretty close to camp at that point. But again, it's about, you know, traveling the roads you're most comfortable with. Because there could be some ambushes from the Murfrees or whatever on that particular road that I hadn't sprung yet. And I would rather not chance it. So this looks like Pleasance. Yeah. Which means let's head up this way. The road sign is up there, and then we'll hang a left and head back toward Rhodes and Saint Denis.
Easy there.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Good morning to you.
Make sure my guns are still where I want them. Good. All right. Now that I think about it, there may be an advantage to saving in Saint Denis. I don't want to go that way. I want to keep going this way. Because we've got that Dutch and Sadie mission down there. I'm trying to think ahead to the next episode. Like, what would I realistically be doing in camp? I don't know. Let's keep riding. I don't have to make that decision right now.
Hey! Over here! Over here! Please, friend. You gotta help me out here. You're wasting time I don't have.
Alright, there's the city over there, which means, yep, there's my right turn to head into it. I think I will save inside the city. And then that'll be the end of the episode. That way, because it's about giving myself options, I think. That way, if I want to come back straight away in the next episode and jump straight into the Dutch and Sadie mission, I'll have that available. But if I think of something in the interim and I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense, I should go back to camp and do XYZ, I'll have the ability to do that. But this way, I won't have to leave camp and go through the woods, you know, exposing myself to whatever could be lurking behind any of those trees. And, yeah. Won't put myself in that risk, basically. So, let's find that saloon with the hotel in it.
Damn heat rash.
Or with the room in it, I should say. It's not a full hotel. You know what I meant.
Hello. Hey, come on. I got places to be.
Hey there, mister.
for the foolish are beyond saving.
Well, good for you.
Tom?
Sure.
Looking well.
Tom, can I get another bloody drink over here?
This here is a real man.
Where is Tom?
Never
It's
mind.
too bad. It really
So, what'll it be?
Can somebody
Can I get a room for tonight, please?
Okay, room is all set.
Monsieur,
Just head
what is
upstairs
holy?
when you're ready.
Somebody give the woman a drink so she'll stop yelling at everyone.
You ever played this before, friend?
A lot of us was absolutely legless last night for your man Martin's birthday. Like fire too much whiskey.
Happened before, my dear.
Question is, do I want to sleep before I save? And I think I do, not so much because of the time of day, but more so because of the weather. If I could give myself a clearer day tomorrow, that would be nice.
Hello, good looking.
All right, very well. Should let me save here, right? Yep. I'll go ahead and save it. We'll end the episode here. I want to say thank you to anyone watching, either currently or in the future. Definitely glad you took the time to hang out, and I hope to see you in the next episode.